So Michael, we spoke briefly about, the importance of perspective in our day to day. So within your field, how do you perceive the value of embracing the opportunities in front of you? And what mindset or actions do you believe are key to fully leveraging those moments?
Mm. Yeah, I have a story about mindset that I really think changed my whole perception of what I do for faculty. And it's when I started at Columbia. I was a faculty lab manager. And prior to my coming to that job, a lot of people didn't like that position because it was a lot of, I guess you'd say, basic things that like helping faculty put files up or redundant things that a lot of people before me had thought, hey, whatever. I have a degree. I shouldn't be, I could do more than this. So when I got there and I saw that happening, I immediately said to myself, well, why don't you just look at this job as a researcher? And that mindset just completely changed everything about what I do. I say, listen, okay, I went to graduate school too. Okay, I'm a researcher now. I'm interested in older faculty who are having trouble embracing all of this new technology. Now, when people came in, I'd want to know a little bit more about what they struggle with. Why are they, because a lot of faculty, they don't want to come all the way over here to have me help them. They're trudging over here to have me do something sort of basic. I'm sure they would do it themselves if they thought they could. So here's my role as a researcher. What are the barriers you're facing? What's getting in your way of understanding how to use this technology? And I started to write papers. I started to do workshops. I started to see myself as a researcher and not, I guess, a lab attendant, which other people thought that was the job. But the job is really to help faculty. And the job is really to bring my desire to understand faculty and my expertise to the fore, and that I could do that as a researcher. So it just that little mindset change just changed my whole outlook of my job and how to help people. And everything was important. There was nothing below me. If it was just uploading a file, I would want to know what trouble you're having uploading a file. So now the job became this really interesting space that I can see where the problems were with certain faculty. So a simple mindset change changed my whole perspective on what I do. And I think that's something that we could all do. Just try to see our work a little differently, and everything becomes more fun, more rewarding. I don't know.
Absolutely. No, I agree. And I feel like that was wonderful. I think some a follow-up question to that, do you feel that, when you embrace that mindset and perspective change, do you feel that you was that received from those you worked with? Did you find that it was challenging to encourage others to do the same? Is this something, or was it something that you kind of just embraced for yourself?
I kind of embraced it for myself, but I did create a following of faculty who really understood that I was coming at this with an open mind. And I feel like the more I looked at their problems as actual real problems and not like you can't do that. Like they also sensed it that they could come to me with issues or questions or how do I do this, and I would always be there to help them. I think I created a community of faculty um, that trusted me and trusted that I wasn't just phoning it in with them or I wasn't looking down upon them because they didn't know how to do something. I was looking at faculty that were very erudite, educated, knew how to do the things in their field, and just had a little trouble with something that I knew how to do. That didn't put me above them.